Hello Ratbags, it's Jade, welcome to the survival news. Today we're going to be covering a whole bunch of stuff, brand new releases, loads of stuff is going to be announced in the next 7 days, a whole bunch of game festivals and events being hosted by a variety of different people are going to reveal what pretty much the summer of survival is going to look like. Stay tuned next week, I'm going to be detailing a proper video, giving you all the release dates confirmed, everything you need to know about summer of survival. There's so many survival games coming out this summer, lots of different unique ones, and I can't wait to show my personal favourites off. But anyway, let's crack on with the survival news today. Incoming No Man's Sky crossplay, it's happening today. ARK free update today. Also, it's going to be available on the Epic Games Store. Trust me on this. A bunch of info about the update, when you can expect it on console and other stuff. We've got new games including Among Trees, Grounded beta release, Survivalists maybe stealth releasing, and then a brand new Steam game just coming live, Survivalist Invisible Strain. Yes, it's very similar sounding. Windbound story details and pre-order. Also Conan and Funcom, what they've been up to, and are we going to get the reveal of the brand new DLC map? Another new survival game, Frozen Flame, closed beta has just gone live, talking about that. 7 Days to Die, Alpha19. Yes, there's lots of more cool stuff coming. RIP for everyone on console. And Stranded Deep has got an update as well. We're also taking a quick look at New World, more progression blogs detailing what you can do and what you'll be making and crafting and how it levels your character up or what benefits there are. And also Beyond Blue, you may have seen a Let's Play from me already. Brand new deep sea exploration game. It's all here, it's all go, it's a survival show. No Man's Sky is getting cross-platform play. This is mad. Like I keep banging the drum, if you're looking for a developer that can turn things around, keep their community happy, and pretty much just keep pumping out the content for free, no paid DLC whatsoever, it is Hello Games. June 11th, today, it's going to be rolling out. You're going to be able to join Xbox, PC, Windows 10, PlayStation, whatever it is, you'll be able to play with your friends. The way it works is you're going to be able to also separate your friends as well. So if you do want to keep your Xbox crew separate from your PlayStation crew, you can do that. And of course, there's going to be a huge influx of players as No Man's Sky goes free to play on the Xbox One as part of the Games Pass. What's really interesting is they're offering some sort of voice chat that will literally transcribe what you're saying and pop it up on the screen. It's pretty incredible really what Hello Games are doing. It's really good, just shows they're really not letting up, even though they've got plans in the works tentatively for other projects, and they've got another small independent game coming out from their studio later on this year. It's great that they're still putting out content. If only some other big survival games like ARK or Conan Exiles had the vision and maybe just a little bit of extra cash to stump up. So yeah, you will be able to literally talk and it will translate across the screen. You can turn the voice chat on and off on the PlayStation 4. You'll be able to mix up with randoms across all platforms. But you will see on this picture, it shows you exactly what platform they're playing on. They've streamlined how you can add friends, making it a lot easier and quicker. And they've also added codes. So if you've got real problems connecting somehow, you just simply put a code in. This pretty much gets rid of the need for having to rely on a Xbox Live account, which is something a lot of crossplay games are doing. Minecraft did it, a few others have started doing it as well. We don't need that with this, you can literally just use the code, so you won't have to actually sign up for anything else. And I could be wrong, but it says an option to automatically translate voice chat has been added to the network option. So maybe that's actually proper voice chat, not just text. I could be wrong on that though. They pretty much had a big fix on text chat anyway. Lots of other optimizations, lots of improvements to loads, and they've done a bunch of work with the VR. You can now see your whole body and various fixes. So good stuff from Hello Games. Who knows, maybe if I get a bit of time today, I may do a Xbox Games Pass starter guide for No Man's Sky. Probably not though, I've got a lot going on today. ARK Survival Evolved launches today for free on the Epic Games Store. How am I so certain of this? I'm pretty 100% certain, guys. It should be going live around 4 PM UK time. So I do believe that is around 11 PM or 11 AM I should say Eastern time. And that tallies up with exactly when they expect the event to drop on PC. For anyone in doubt, this is what's going to happen today. You're going to get Crystal Isles dropping at 11 AM on PC. A brand new map with all the new rebooted stuff, all the areas finished and finalised. It may still need a little bit of performance issues and a few updates to go, but it's mostly done. In fact, it's 100% done, the map is. It's just a case of making sure there aren't any problems in the future. It'll have the Crystal Wyverns on it, but it's not going to have the liquid dinos. And there are some other surprises, including a custom boss fight. This isn't just a case of having a boss fight with just maybe 2 of the creatures we've seen before. It looks like it may actually be a proper individual boss fight. So that's all happening on PC today. On Xbox and PlayStation, you are getting an update also today. The update today will give everyone the ARK Anniversary 5th year stuff. So there's going to be skins, cakes, etc. But it also adds the Tropico. And the Tropico, or the Tropio I should say, is going out for everyone on Xbox, PlayStation and the PC. You'll be able to find it on various different maps, but in the future, some people are suggesting it may only be available on the Crystal Isles. They've made it available for everyone at the moment, just because obviously console is a little bit behind. There is no confirmed release date of the console getting the Crystal Isles map. They've simply just said later in summer. I'm predicting it won't be here until end of August, beginning of September. And on top of that, as I said, it's going to be free on Epic Games Store. The Epic Games Store goes live usually at 4 PM UK time with the new game every week. I told you guys weeks ago that there was a big leak going on and lots of games that were coming did end up indeed coming out as free to play on the Epic Games Store. Now last week, because of the situation with lots of game developers supporting Black Lives Matter, they decided to withhold and delay their content and their reveals, and ARK delayed their birthday update and the Crystal Isles map. And they did delay going free. It all kind of fits in together. And it looks like I've confirmed it 100% again. Another leak from Facebook advertising on the Epic Games Store that ARK is going to be free to play today on the Epic Games Store. I will absolutely eat my hat if I had a hat and ARK is not free to play today. So it's going to be big news, whole host of new players jumping into the game on PC, and expect maybe some other announcements. Does look like there's going to be some more news about other stuff possibly in the future too. Who knows, we might even get a bit of a teaser reveal about Gen 2. Some people seem to be upsetty spaghetti that they're doing it this way and they haven't just released the community crunch. To be honest, I haven't got a problem with this. This is kind of just marketing. It is big parcel of the game and the game's still got to generate more money. Even though it seems to me it's generated plenty of money, they still obviously want to get more. That's just the nature of the beast. So they do have to do things in tandem. So people blaring out the community manager because they haven't given the info about the event yet is a bit weird. Normally Wildcard are pretty slow at giving info out anyway. They normally don't reveal anything until that day. Only occasionally have they actually said what's going to happen in the community crunch before. Although it has to be said, it has been a number of weeks now since community crunch. And over the past few months, community crunches have been few and far between. Considering the game does have 16 million players, it would be nice if we could actually get some proper weekly updates rather than searching people out on Twitter. But yeah, I'm not too upset spaghetti. The game's going to be free. They're obviously in partnership with Epic Games who want to reveal it first on their channels or at exactly the same time, so it's all making the biggest mark. And I'm sure there's going to be some articles on PC Gamer as well. It looks like they're in part of the pot as well. Also add to that fact that Sony have also got an event going on, so who knows, we may see something really revealing that ARK is going to be available on the PlayStation 5 or possibly even its sequel, which is a bit mad with everything that's going on. I think it'd probably be the wrong time to announce a sequel when we're still waiting for DLC to come out. But it is in the pipeline. I've told you guys that they said they would be working on ARK 2. This was a good while ago, of course. They ended up putting out Genesis Season Pass after they finished Extinction. And that was a bit of a U-turn, as it looked like that's when they was going to start working on ARK 2. But it looks like they delayed it just to get some little bit more out of the Genesis 2 and the big fan base that was still playing the game. If you check out some of the list though of what games are coming to Microsoft, it's very interesting that Wildcard are not on the list. There was a big part of this announcement showcasing that all these studios are going to be working with them in the future. All these companies will have games out on the Xbox Series X. Now it's not 100% definitive. Maybe there is definitely going to be some additions. Maybe they just didn't put them on. I know for a fact that Funcom are now part of this list as well. But yeah, it's not on this list. They're doing a reveal at the same time as the PlayStation. It looks like there could be something in the pipeline, maybe a little bit bigger than even it going free to play or us receiving new DLC. And the Tropio is obviously going to be out. I've showed you guys a bunch of YouTubers showcasing it. I'm going to be doing my own showcase though today. There's a few things I want to test for myself, so look out for that as I give you the rundown. Among Trees, a picturesque survival game where you're pretty much exploring the nature and woods while coming across wildlife, but maybe not as dangerous as some other games like The Long Dark, etc. It is looking like it's going to stealth release in the next few days as well. More of a demo that got picked up by Epic Games to be a early access game. It's going to be available on the platform for 15 months exclusivity before going across to other platforms. It does look like they are going to be bringing it to the Xbox and PlayStation, obviously in the future too. It's a cool little game. I've been keeping track and tabs on this, trying to get as much news as possible. And it does look like they've got an announcement coming very, very soon. So it's all going to be part of this weekend's events. So expect to look out for that as I give you more details. Another game that got affected by the Black Lives Movement being put back, and quite rightly so, was Grounded. They were due to begin their beta or their open session for people in conjunction with Steam Festival. Now that's still going ahead, but it's going to be happening on June the 16th now. It was meant to begin June the 9th. So if you don't know, Grounded's going to be available to anyone that's got the Xbox Insider program. You're going to be able to go ahead and download the demo and basically try it out. Although there is a limited amount of people that can do so on an Xbox. It seems a bit weird and a bit rubbish. I don't really understand their reasoning. I've seen plenty of other betas and I've never heard of them having limited amount of people. But that's what they've said, and on Steam you will also be able to try this game. It is an Xbox Steam Windows 10 game. That's straight up just going to have a demo that you can download. It's going to be there for about 5 days. It's not going to run out. There'll be as many times as you want to try it out, and it supposedly consists of the first day in Grounded. Once that first day is complete, you'd have to start over again if you want to carry on playing some more. Of course, Grounded is coming out in July. I do believe the end of the month, 28th, 26th, something like that. So I'm definitely going to be showing you a bit more footage of this one. I'm really hyped for this. Expect to see a lot more videos detailing stuff in the next few days. Another game I'm really looking forward to is the Survivalist from Team 17. It's a spin-off from The Escapists, and in it you'll pretty much be crafting, going out in a up to 4 player co-op, surviving against all sorts of creatures like orcs, maybe even zombies, and using your monkeys to help you craft and basically automate and make stuff for you. You can build your bases that you're going to have to keep defending against other enemies, and it's looking really good. I'm really like the look of this one, a bit different and something I really want to get into. Again, they've been announcing, heavily promoting actually for the last few months that it'd be coming out in 2020, but no release date, and a lot of it looked pretty complete. I've actually gone to the stock shares website because I've found something and it tallies with what I kind of thought as well. But pretty much this comment says that the Survivalist is being played by YouTubers and a big Twitch streamer, so it's looking like it's going to be coming out soon, as they also revealed it was the full game. Now, he actually got a chance to play the game and highlight and showcase it a good few months ago exclusively, and he's managed to do it once more. In the video, reportedly, he does say this is the full game. It's the full game as complete right now. So it looks like they're going to stealth release it, or it won't be too far off before we get an actual proper release date. I can't remember who it was, but someone told me to give this game a try. They said it'd be up my street as it's a decent little survival game. And it's actually a sequel to a kind of semi-little mini sort of cult status game. It looks a bit ropey, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the graphics look a bit odd. But you know what? It's got its own quirky style. I like the look of it. It looks a bit like it's more of a story-based game. You'll come across survivors and you'll give choices where you can help them, maybe decide what to give them or get items from them or just buy stuff. And in between it, you will be taking out zombies as well as other NPCs, enemies, while you loot. It's pretty cheap. It's got positive review scores. I'm going to give this a try. As I mentioned, I'll be going through a lot of these games in much more detail in my Summer of Survival video next week, but it's been confirmed that Windbound is now available for pre-order on the Xbox One. I presume it's going to be available on the PlayStation 4 as well, as it is coming to all platforms. $29.99, and it's got a little bit more details about what's actually going to be going on. The Forbidden Islands are calling. Unlock their secret shipwrecked alone on an uncharted island. Explore, adapt and navigate the land and perilous seas to stay alive. As Kara, you are a warrior, caught at sea in a fierce storm, adrift from your tribe. Thrown from your boat at the mercy of the turbulent waters, you are tossed onto the shores of the Forbidden Islands, a mysterious paradise with no boat, no food or tools, just the will and skill to survive. Uncover this beautiful island's rich resources, craft tools and weapons to hunt, and defend yourself against nature itself with its wild and fantastical creatures. Whilst exploring further islands and the scattered ruins across their lands, secrets of the past and glimpses of the future are revealed. Unravel the mystery behind them all, and you may find more than just your way home. Looks like if you pre-order it, you'll get a bunch of items as well, or one item at least, and maybe some skins. Now, it's not actually coming out to the 27th of August, so right at the end. But again, another one I'm really looking forward to. It's procedurally generated by looks of things. Their Twitter page has been showing lots of little screenshots, lots of little info about some of the creatures you're going to face. It's not just a cutesy little artsy game, it is a proper survival game with crafting, building different ships, possibly building bases as well, although it does look like you're meant to carry on sort of exploring. But as I said, lots of these creatures are pretty fearsome looking, and maybe some are still a little bit cute. We're going to see some of this action tonight. I will be here. I'm going to showcase whatever happens at 11 PM for me, so 3 to 5 PM Eastern Time. The Escapist Indie Showcase is going to show this off, and I'm sure it's going to show off a lot of the games I've been speaking about. Here's just a little GIF or demo of showing you what you do with your boats and how you can pretty much build the basic first one, and you can upgrade your ships and get various different ones by the looks of things. So this is just the grass boat. It looks like it is procedure generated, as I said, so you can go to different islands. You'll have a different unique experience every time, but there will be sort of set stuff. Build a bigger boat, you can see the bigger one there. It's so cool, it looks really like a nice skiff. So yeah, definitely want to check this out when it's coming, and it is coming to the Switch as well. Funcom have been busy bunnies. Not only have they just announced their brand new game in conjunction with David Goldfarb, I do believe it's got Troy Baker in it. It looks, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed. It's not my cup of tea. It looks pretty much like it's a bit of a Doom sort of clone, but very much based on rhythm. So it's actually got a musical rhythm to it. So you need to hit the right shots to carry on the track. It's heavily metal influenced. So if you love metal music, you love a bit of gore and combat, and you love a bit of rhythm action, you're going to love this game. Definitely not what I was expecting from them at all. This game is the one that I was hopefully going to see a future of. They were working on this demo called Darkborn, and it's gone for various names in the past, like Project Riot, but they announced they weren't going to be working on it anymore. They basically said they cancelled it and they've got something brand new to show. Clearly, they needed some extra money or funding. They're an independent studio, and they maybe didn't have enough to take their ideas forward for Darkborn. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because I would definitely love to have seen this game rather than a rhythm doom metal game. But you know, that's just me. But it's not the only thing they've got cooking. Obviously, they've got a bunch of other stuff too. The 13th of June is when I'm expecting them to reveal Conan Exile's brand new map, as well as another look at that Outsiders game, and definitely get a firm concrete release of Conan Chop Chop. They've also got stuff going on between the 14th and the 15th as well. So it looks like they're going to be on a couple various different collective events or shows, part of the Guerrilla Collective. So I'll be here to showcase everything that goes on with that announcement. I really am expecting the release date, or at least a proper first look at the brand new map for Conan. It is going to be a paid DLC. If you've been living under a rock, you've not caught up with me first exclusively breaking the news like 7 months ago nearly now. A brand new paid map is coming to Conan Exiles. Frozen Flame, an interesting take on the survival genre in an MMO style, looking a bit like Dauntless. They achieved their funding a little while ago, and it looks like they're about to release on early access in Steam very, very soon. Their closed beta has just begun, and it's going to be running until June the 22nd, and I'm expecting that either that's when it's going to end, and or that's when it's actually going to release into early access. So it looks like they do want to foster some good relationships with streamers. Looks so I will do my best to get hold of a key. I have got a key actually, but I don't know if the servers are running, because every time I've tried it, it said the servers were dead. So hopefully it still works, and hopefully I'm allowed to show you some actual gameplay footage from this very soon. I saw John Bain has actually been playing it a little while ago, so definitely go and check out his video if you haven't seen it already. But I certainly will be giving this a try as well. It looks interesting. I like the style of Dauntless. I don't mind a bit of colour in my survival games. I'm sick of seeing ultra realistic. It's nice to just have a bit of fantasy, but also still have that survival mechanics. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes when it comes very soon. And big fans of 7 Days to Die. Can we get an F in chat for console player? The PC wank race is getting these brand new zombies added to the game very, very soon. Alpha19 is looking like it's coming along nicely. I still really haven't put my teeth into the last one. Kind of protesting that the game is not getting updated on an Xbox or PlayStation. I've seen a various few videos going around talking about the situation as if it's new news. It really isn't, and I'll just outline it once more. The devs announced last year that they would not be supporting Xbox or PlayStation with updates, and that the only future they could see having updates would be if the game possibly went gold, and that might even lead to them redoing the game completely and reselling it. They said they are not console developers, and it looks like they haven't got the money to fund another port job. It's been 3 years, maybe even longer, since console had an update. That is a crazy hella long time. And while it isn't all Thunderpimp's fault, they certainly haven't helped themselves in that time with lack of information and just a pretty hard stance on maybe trying to revive the future of the game. I'm pretty sure a publisher would have given them a shed of cash to try and get some updates done on it. But it looks like they're keeping hold of it until the right time. I'm sure they'll resell the game on the Xbox X Series or the PlayStation 5. But yeah, I still can't be that salty though, because some of the stuff is looking great. I'm really liking the look and the feel of zombies like these having various different states. They've also got a big live stream coming on the 12th of June at 9 PM CST time. Man, they really don't like European players, do they? What an awful time to do a stream. That's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, it does look like they're going to be launching Alpha19 very soon. They've got lots of questions with some of these guys. So maybe if we go and harass them enough, we'll get some proper answers about why they can't try and find a solution for console. Go ahead and tell them Jade sent ya. I'm pretty sure they hate me, since I'm about the only YouTuber that criticises them. New World are another developer that's going to be part of that PC Gamer show. I'm hopefully going to be doing some sort of stream, maybe just crap talking, waiting for it to happen. They've been ramping up the vlogs again. The other day I went through quite lengthily about items and armors and weapons. I'm not going to do that today and go through it all. But in summary, this article lists everything you're going to have in terms of character progression. Pretty much detailing that if you're someone that really loves crafting, as you keep doing it, you're going to get better and better and you'll get more bonuses out of it. So every time you start making a potion or tincture, you'll start getting more benefits from that potion and tincture, or you may even gain more extra potions when you get used to making them. They've also listed that pretty much your gear score, which is like Destiny Light score, that'll also improve. So if you're someone that wants to be a weapons maker, then after a while, the gear that you make will become more and more powerful. And it's highlighting that high skilled weaponsmiths will be able to craft lower tier weapons that are actually more powerful than a higher tier weapon made by a lower skilled smith. Once you start getting steel and higher weapons, you'll be able to get all sorts of new low grade items, but they'll actually be really super powerful. They've also detailed what happens when you socket gems to give you buffs or perks, and that there is a small chance of kind of deciding what you're going to get out of it. It is random, but it says here there is something you can do to help try and guide it towards what kind of perk you want. And it detailed that certain ingredients, when you increase them when you're making armor and weapons, will give more chance of getting like a perk or a socket to put a gem in. So this is really good. This really opens up the meta and adds a whole complexity I've not seen in many other games. It also lists a bunch of stuff to do with furniture, and again, you can be a furniture maker if you want to, a high level one. So yeah, all good stuff. I will be doing more detailed videos closer to the proper launch of the beta, which begins in July. So Stranded Deep got an update. Patch number 3 is pretty much bug fixes, but it does solve a lot of problems a lot of people are having. The hobo stove has been fixed. You'll be able to light it now. Trophies, the magnets, how do they work, is now correctly rewarded, but you will have to pick up a new save possibly if you've already picked up a compass and you didn't get that trophy. Fixed an issue that led to a crash when lighting a campfire. Issues with rafts becoming stuck on brain corals, and anchors not being able to be dropped in boss arenas. They've also got an issue with items being lost from the endgame carrier when the area was reloaded. It's now fixed, but you will lose that stuff that's already been there. Auto walk is now disabled upon interacting with items and structures, and they've changed the auto walk feature in the options. They've also give vibration feedback when chopping logs. So yes, it's not the co-op update we kind of hope for, or maybe even split screen, but at least it shows they're definitely doing their best to get this game nicely patched. You may have already seen a Let's Play from me by the time this video is out. I published it this morning. Beyond Blue is an exploration game in the deep sea based on Blue Planet. So it's in conjunction with the BBC, I do believe, or inspired by at least. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and maybe even Apple Store or Apple Games. I don't know what that is. Who owns an Apple game to play anything? But yeah, Beyond Blue is out now. Go and check out Let's Play if you want to see more details about what happens when you explore the underwater and go and swim with lots of different sharks, dolphins and whales. I'll be back with more survival news, but the rest of today and probably tomorrow is going to be very ARK focused. We've got content coming from Kaya on Fire, taking a look at the brand new Crystal Isles map. I'll be doing the Tropio showcase as well, and a whole host of other stuff. As always, for the best in survival games news, make sure you've got my channel locked on, make sure you subscribe, you've got notifications turned on, and I'll see you ratbags later.